Hi class, it's Dr. Curtis. This is Busy 610. Today is Monday. It's our first week together, and I want to go over the syllabus because you're at a distance and I want to make sure I'm covering some things. So you should have a syllabus that says Accelerated 2 Online Summer 2016, and you can read some of these. Some of these are boilerplate, just like the course description, the rationale. Required books are going to be The Bookshelf in Your Boss's Brain, Bottom Line, Lessons in Leadership and Management, and a Case Studies book. You need all three in order to function. Now, you also have the Elements of Style over here, and you also have the APA manual. This is to help you along. I require that in all my classes. We're going to skip over the learning outcomes right now and the faith and integration bit. Let's scroll down a little bit. Class participation. Active class participation is woven into the assignments. So I need you to be involved in what we're doing at all times. And if you're not involved, you're going to have trouble. Discussion boards are a little bit different than what they normally are. So here we see discussion boards, attributions. It's a review of the research and assessment. So I'm going to ask you to research a particular question, and then discussion board review or response is going to require meaningful interaction with teammates, and this means feedback on. So if you just say, good job, or I agree, I'm going to give you a 0. I'm telling you that now so that you're not unaware, okay? As if you have not posted because you did not meaningfully improve their work. I'm asking you to improve their work. That could be spelling, that could be grammar, that could be APA format, that could be all sorts of things. And then what's different here is that you have a final, what's called blog post, BP, and that's going to be publishing a one-page double-spaced Word document, one page, 300 words, summary of your research on this little website, leadershipment.com, and I will grade it there. Now, it's also going to be out there in perpetuity for the world to see, so make sure you don't, pants yourself in front of the whole world. So hopefully this will give you a little incentive to, write really well in the process. Okay, so discussion board 1, I'm going to ask you what are proven best practices for generating traffic and promoting online content. That's going to go into your first presentation, so it's going to be very important that number 1 is going to be then doing that, getting involved with each other, helping each other review their material, and then BP1 is your final blog post on that topic. Now, you can only use here you can go anywhere. In the second DB2, I'm going to ask you to find scholarly research that demonstrates an organizational problems caused by leaders or coworkers. You may choose any article that you want from psychology, sociology, or ethics journals. I'm trying to keep you out of business, no education, no nursing journals, nothing. Psychology, sociology, or ethics. That's where this should be drawn from. Okay? And then you're going to improve that in DBR2. BP2 is you're posting your final blog on this website again. DB3 is your task is to find research, again, real scholarly articles that demonstrate a positive effect of leadership. So it's the opposite of DB2. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're doing that. Again, you have to post and find it in scholarly, sociology, or psychology, sociology, or ethics journals. That's it. Okay, and all right, so exams, there's going to be 3 exams in the final exam. The exams are worth 100 points each. Your final is worth 200 points. That means that half of your total points is going to come out of your own exams. So while there's group work involved, half of your points come directly out of that. Case studies journal, it's just reviewing the cases that I have, and then when you finish reviewing the cases, making sure that you go and answer the questions, because a good portion of the questions on your exams, something like 20-30% of your exam questions are going to come out of the case studies. Okay, managerial simulation. So last semester, my students in a different class created this website called trumpvault.com, and on TRUMPVAULT.com. And what it is just trying to get honest, neutral information about the personality, the actions, the way that he operates, Donald Trump, because he's such a big figure in the news. This is, if you love Donald Trump, you can contribute something to this if you want. If you hate Donald Trump and you're in a never Trump camp, you can contribute to it. But what they were trying to do is find a neutral assessment. Well, you are going to go and see how fast you can spread and propagate, and so you're going to have to create a plan for spreading the social media as far and as fast as you can. So if you say that you're going to have 5,000 people that are going to see it independent. You have to be able to track it, create the plan, execute your plan, and 5,000 isn't as good as 50,000 or whatever. So I'm going to measure you based on your plan, how ambitious you are, how much you've achieved your plan. Again, this is a live management simulation, so I'm asking you to do all the things that managers should do with something like this. And this is, as far as the interest level, and this is like shooting ducks in a barrel as far as people are interested in this topic right now. Okay, so here's again your discussion board response, your blog post, your exams, your cumulative final exam, case study journal, team leadership evaluation. You're going to get to evaluate each other at the end of the semester, and then your management live simulation. So that's essentially what it amounts to. I want you to show you this. Your grade range 92 to 100 is an A. 82 to 91.99 is a B. So if you have a 90, you still have a B. Actually, this should be a B plus. I'll fix that. 90 to 92 should be a B plus. And then, so I just want you to know that a 92 and up is the A range, and I'll fix that as well. And then, so I get essentially more liberal as you get dumber. So, and this is the top 8 points, and then a B plus should be the next 2 points, and then the next 10 points essentially is in B land, so 82 to 92, and then the next 12 points are in C land, so 8 for A, 10 for B, 12 for C. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit. So this week you're going to read chapters 1 through 3 in the text. You're going to read the first 3 chapters and 3 cases, and then you're also going to start the beginning of the bookshelf in your boss's brain. And then you're going to do your discussion board 1. You're going to respond to each other. You're going to do your journal, and that's it for the week. And then you go on to the next week and you do your next 3 chapters and the bookshelf in the boss's brain. The next couple chapters there. You're going to complete your blog post and take your final exam. And then it's going to repeat, or not the final exam, your first exam. And then the cycle will repeat. The next 2 chapters, discussion board, response, and journal. And then the next couple chapters and the blog post, journal, and exam. And then the cycle will repeat 3 times to your final exam at the very end of the semester. Your final exam is due on this Wednesday. Okay? So just be aware of that. Okay. If you have any questions, I'm an email, phone call away. Thanks for your time, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.